Eric.
Yes, how you doing, man?
Good, man. It's Bay. How are you?
Good, good.
Good.
Where are you?
Thanks for being patient.
Oh, no problem, man. Was your thing successful there?
Fingers crossed. The car business is it's probably crazier than the music business. He liked the car, and said I forgot to bring my money with me. I have to go drive back home to New Jersey and come back.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. So if he comes back, who knows?
No shit. So you're in New York then?
Actually, I'm in Philly. Our studio line is in New York.
Yeah, when we played there, we played in Philly on tour, and I remember eating Philly cheesesteak, man. It was like one of the best too. There's these two Italian really old dudes that own the place.
Oh, nice. You remember where?
I don't.
How about, do you remember where you played?
No, I don't. Oh, wait. No.
That's what I was wondering.
I trash those files. You know what I mean? I trash them. That's the only way.
Yeah, I mean, you guys play a lot. Like, I was going through, I'm like, holy crap. I mean, every week you guys are hammering out 3, 4, 5 nights a week.
Yeah, it's been a nice ride, you know. Rock and roll, brother.
Yeah, right on. So, I mean, you guys have played with like big names all around the country. I mean, this is not just like a band that's just like, oh yeah, we're here and we're trying to do it. Like, you guys are out there like doing the grind.
Yeah, and got to play with a lot of people that, you know, we looked up to, you know.
Sure.
Alice Cooper. I mean, I had never seen Alice Cooper live until I played with him, and played with him a couple times, and I was blown away by the theatrics. You know, just blown away. I mean, he hung himself on stage. You know, and you know, you play a lot of these concerts and everything, but really not a lot of people are doing that. I think it's fucking really cool. It definitely gives a person a bang for their buck, something like that.
Oh, totally.
You know?
Totally. Yeah, it's funny because I forget who I was in an interview I was doing a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about Alice Cooper and actually no, it was Lizzie Borden, and we were talking about like stage shows and stuff like that, and I was telling them how I have 2 young daughters who I've been trying to teach the rock and roll music, the history of what I've grown up with and what's going on today. And I've taken them to see Alice Cooper, and that was one of their first concerts. And I mean, they're teenagers. Like my younger one just turned 14, and my older one actually just turned 20. But like Alice Cooper, and that was like the big one that stood out to them because of the stage show. And then it was Ghost. Like, the big thing now is Ghost. That's all they were. When's Ghost coming? And that's what I really noticed was it's really what's grabbing maybe probably the younger audiences is like just a very visual stage show.
Yeah. Yep. Cost a lot of money.
Yeah, right, exactly. So now you guys been around for how long is it now? 10 years?
Yeah, over. Yeah, we've been around the block. For sure.
And actually, the singer of Leaving Eden, Eve, is your wife.
Yes, she is.
Now, how's that work being in the band with your wife?
For us, it works great, you know, because we respect each other. So that's the most important thing.
Sure.
You know, and you can't be jealous in this business because, you know, you definitely can't be, which I'm not.
Now, were you guys a couple before you started the band, or afterwards, or
No,
how did that
no.
work out?
Yeah, no, it was after. Wasn't intended, but one thing obviously led to another. And the rest, as they say, is history.
So you truly ended up making beautiful music together.
Yeah, right.
That's
And
awesome.
it's good, because the road can get hard, when you're out there. And I've seen it with people. They don't. Their family's back home, Um, so you got to be a particular kind of person to want to do that, you know, as often as you can. I
Sure.
find. So I think the three of us, we all have the same thing. Ryan was um, in a band that toured all over the United States, so that's all he ever wants to do.
Nice.
So, yeah, but you definitely have to. Everybody thinks it's not everybody, but people think it's glamorous. As Eve would say, it's not glamorous.
No, not. It's not like it's not pretty RVs and stuff like that. It's it's not the glamorous life like they used to portray it to be.
Yeah, and for me, I'm happiest when I'm playing. So that's all I want to do.
Sure.
No matter what.
Now, how about with like going back to the formation of the band? Like, is this the first time you've had a female singer in the band? Was a whole new direction that you set out to do with Leaving Eden, or?
Well, actually, we created Leaving Eden together.
Okay.
So yeah, it was before Leaving Eden that we had met and that we had played
Okay.
together. Yeah, so we started it together.
Nice.
So Leaving Eden was always, me and her.
Very cool. Now, how about you mentioned Ryan? The three is there like an official bass player or?
No, I'm the official bass player. So I play all the bass lines and I run them to the bass amp, and we play to those tracks. And well, I can tell you one thing: the bass player is never going to fuck up.
Solves that problem, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it works out. And not to say that we will never, there'll never be a bass player on stage. That's not the case at all. But it's not like we're out there looking or anything like that. But something presented itself to us that, again, you got to be a very unique person to want to do what we like to do. You really, really
Sure.
do.
I'm guessing that. I mean, that kind of goes into like how you're saying a unique person, but also too to fit with you guys. I mean, you guys truly are a family, and to be part of the Leaving Eden family, it's got to be a special person to really fit in that mix.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I was just saying that in an interview that I was doing that, you got to. One of the things is you got to be on the road with these people,
Right.
For long periods of time. So you better like them.
Right. Yeah, you want to be able, like, when you're rolling the Philly, like, to be able to sit down and enjoy your cheesesteak with the person you're touring with, not want to throw it into their face.
Right.
Now, actually, too, there was as I was going through stuff like on YouTube, I was finding you guys. There was an older video that you were kind of doing most of the vocals on, "Haunting."
Haunting, yes, I love that song. Yeah, I sing. These days, I might sing one or two songs on an album.
Okay.
So most of the singing Eve does. Sometimes I will co-sing a song with her. We have a new album that we've been working on. So I think I sing one song on that album, and then
Cool.
again there's a few co-vocals on there too.
Nice.
And it's going to be cool. It was kind of written for radio, so we like it a lot. and I can't wait to release it.
Now, actually, you guys just recently released a cover of the Thin Lizzy classic "Jailbreak." You know, is that going to be like the first single off the album coming out, or is this like a little teaser or something? Or
Yeah, I think we are going to throw it on the album, because that's a good idea. But yeah, we released that as a single, and you know, it's getting a lot of play because it's Thin Lizzy, a Thin Lizzy song.
Great song.
Just our kind of interpretation of it, and it was actually going to be used for a movie, but it ended up not happening. So, you know, we released it anyways because we had it. But we ended up getting another. We got Out of the Ashes, actually, the album that we had, last album that we released. We got that song in the movie, and that's Lockdown, that movie. So it hasn't been released yet. Yeah, so we got that in there. We got another song, Skies Are Gray, in a movie called Mayday, and that's Max is the director there for those movies, and then we're actually leaving this week to go shoot. We're going to be in a TV series / movie. So we're going to Iowa and Chicago to film.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we got some. I guess we got some speaking parts, but the band is vampires.
Oh, nice,
so,
nice.
Yeah, and we'll be wrapping up the shooting at the Forge in Illinois, where we'll be playing there. And, you know, so some of that footage will be, you know, in the TV series and movie. So that's Damien Dante who directs that one. And I think it's going to be cool, you know, because like I said, it's about vampires.
It'll be a good fit. I like it.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys done that a lot in the past, like these little like movie parts, or getting movies?
We've been doing it. Just this year we started. We went to Hollywood, and that was cool.
Yeah, I mean that's a cool thing. A great way, I think, especially nowadays, to get the music out there is getting tied in with movies or TV shows or something like that.
Absolutely. Kind of any avenue, you know.
Right.
And playlists are great on Spotify.
Yeah.
That's a really good thing. You know,
now, how about,
everything changes, but it's still there. It's all still there. It's just different avenues.
Yeah, the whole Spotify thing. It's funny because like I do our show we do live on Thursday nights, and I have a co-host and all, and he's been for like the last year trying to talk me into Spotify. And I'm like, I've been like so against it just because of how it screws the artist over. And I finally broke down like 2 months ago, and I'm like, let me like figure this thing out and see what's going on there. And I'm like, wow, okay, it's really a super awesome thing for music lovers. It really is.
Well, also, you know, like I said, you know, it's just a different avenue. But, you know, there are artists out there that are getting millions of plays a day. And they're getting paid for every one of those plays. It's not much, but they're getting paid, and it adds up. And you can imagine, you know, if you got millions of plays, it's still, yeah, I think it still adds up. And, you know, it's just all in the way that you think about it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, something, too, I saw, like, in your website that I thought was really cool. And, I mean, it's kind of like something that's like a verbal thing that's been done for many years, and you know, the tour exchange thing where you know, bands, they meet throughout the road and all, and they make those connections and hook each other up with gigs back and forth. But I never saw a band like, hey, like actually put it out there, like let's do this, let's exchange tours, let's exchange shows. I'm like, wow, hello, that's pretty just common sense, smart. Just put it right out there.
Yeah, and you know, and you're working together, and you know, when when they come to your neck of the woods, you know, you turn them on to your friends and, you know, get some gigs. And, you know, you do that. So it's pretty cool. And like you said, it is common sense, you know.
Yeah.
We try to have, you know, we as many shows as I can get opening bands on, I try to do that. As many as allow me to do it, which is quite a few of them. You know, if it's just our show, I try as hard as I can to get other local bands on the shows.
Sure.
But some places, you know, want us to play all night long, and I get it, you know, but it does get grueling, you know, especially when we have 5 shows in 3 days, starting tomorrow, and so yeah, it's like 2 shows in 1 day, and that's literally one of them is you're playing 5 hours, and then go to the next gig, and we were able to get an opening band there. So we'll play another 2 hours. So 7 hours of playing 2 of the days. So it's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
I saw that too. I saw because I come from the world of pro wrestling, so the double shot thing is something I'm familiar with. I was like, wow, you don't see many bands doing double shot. I was like, wow, okay, this is hardcore.
Yeah, and you know, you're not just performing, but then you know you're setting up and tearing down as well.
Right.
You know, so it's a lot of work, man. You got to definitely be, you know, up to par physically and mentally, which is cool because I'd rather exercise doing that than, you know, whatever, you know.
Right.
Good healthy exercise. That's why I do it. That's why I want to do it. I want to move this shit. Keeps me in shape.
Now, how about something that you guys did too, which was came out really cool. I was seeing some clips on YouTube. The live DVD.
Yes, yeah, that hasn't been released yet. I'm looking forward to that. We got a couple of them actually. So we played concerts with one of them. We played a concert with Bret Michaels, and the other one we played a concert with Rat. I think was it Rat? No, Pop Evil.
Okay.
So we have our live thing there, and there's some extra footage in there and stuff like. It's pretty cool. And that all that stuff gets released to Darkstar Records / Sony Music, so that gets released worldwide, you know, everywhere it could possibly go, which is cool.
Yeah, that's huge, man. Having that behind you.
Yeah, and good people too.
That's awesome. Cool. So where should we send everybody to keep up to date with everything? I mean, you guys got so much going on. Like, where's the?
I always say the website because that's got every link that you can imagine. LeavingEden.com. You know.
And does that get you can get the new single?
It's got all the social media. Social media's got the videos. It's got press. It's got bios. It's, you know, all about the movies and stuff. And you name it, it's on there. Merchandise.
Awesome.
And
so much going on.
When we hit Philly, though, man, we'll hook up.
Absolutely, dude. Cheesesteaks on me. Come on, let's do it.
Yeah, you probably know a really good place.
You know what? Like, I know a lot of places, and I love to eat, so, you know, we can stop at multiple. I mean, if I'll twist your arm if you want.
Is there a place called, oh my God, not Mickey Mouse, something Mouse. Tom and Jerry's. Is that in Philly?
Yeah, it's outside of Philly. Actually, it's about 15 minutes from my house.
Yeah, I remember we played there, but we played on tour in Philly, too. I just don't remember where. But I do remember that place just because of the name Tom and Jerry's.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, buddies of mine just played there the other night, as a matter of fact.
Funny.
That's cool.
Yeah, so right around the corner from that place is where we went. I don't think it was too far, a few blocks away is where we went. It was on the main street there. And I remember it was not a lot of new construction going on or anything. Everything was pretty much older in the little town, which was cool.
Oh, now I'm wondering which place it was. Interesting. Any plans to come back down this way that you know of yet? Or I mean, I know you guys are.
I'm sure we will. We're always looking at different tours and stuff, so I'm sure that we will.
Awesome. Yeah, well, we got to keep in touch, and when you get down here to Philly, we got to do it.
Right on, man. Very cool.
Absolutely. And I wanted to know this too, like on your Facebook page where it's got like your sponsors and all. You guys are sponsored by Cannabis Energy Drinks. Like, what is that?
It's made with cannabis oils or something like that. Yeah, and I forget where they're out of now, but they're in the United States too, and you can get them different places. But it tastes good,
That's cool.
Cannabis, which is cool.
I saw that. I never heard of it. I was like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah.
Too funny.
Pretty funny.
Well, Eric,
we just got dirtbag clothing, which is cool. I'm gonna get some of the hats. I like their hats. I like their stuff, but I'm gonna get some of the hats.
Awesome. Well, dude, thank you again so much for being patient and getting this hooked up. And we're gonna play some music from Leave and Eat. We'll play the new tune. I'll dig through the catalog. What old songs should we play? Any pick?
I can. I don't know if he sent you the whole album or not, or if not, I can send you.
Yeah, if you could send it to me, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. That way you have it. I can send the Jailbreak song, right? I can send a couple of the other ones off of Out of the Ashes.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that would be awesome.
You know what I'll do is I'll send the songs that are going to be in the movie. So I'll send Skies Are Gray, No Soul is the song that's going to be in Damien Dante's Jezebeth, and Out of the Ashes you already have. And I'll send the Jailbreak song.
Cool.
And I have your email, right? Because it came through Tim. So I think your email address is in there, I think. Yeah, because we talked via email, didn't we? No, we didn't. Not until we didn't. Huh.
Yeah. You know what? I just actually sent you a friend request too on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Put your email and address in the message there, and I'll go accept it. And then I'll send those right out to you, brother.
Sounds good. And I'll let you know when I'm airing it.
All right. Awesome. Sounds great.
Eric, thanks again, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
All right. Peace.